NMixx is back, baby. That's right. NMixx is returning with their 5th EP, and I'm super excited to dive into their title track called Heavy Serenade. And I always love when these girls come back because they always have such strong vocals. The music videos are always so fun and addicting and just super creative. So I am very excited to dive in this, and I don't want to waste any more time. So let's dive in this thing and see what these lovely ladies have for us. Here we go. That's a gorgeous view. That was like some interference. That's really cool. That super interesting dissonance of a very, very heavily filtered out vocal with that just extremely hard hitting piano note. Like that's not even just like that sounds like a legitimate like grand piano. That's not even like an electronic piano. Like that's probably what they used most likely. Maybe not. Maybe they did use a grand piano, but that sounds like exactly how it would sound if you were hitting like the higher notes on a grand piano, like really hard like that. That's really cool. It's cool to see them bring that more realistic piano sound to what we know is probably being a very electronic, very based genre like K-pop. Excuse me. That's really nice though. That was really cool. Way to start this off. Let's keep going. So cool. Oh, Lily. Gosh, she's so beautiful. Hey, babe. Oh, yeah. Ah, so cool. Cute jam. We're back to it again. Love that piano. It's so cool. Yes. Who is that? I barely even recognized her. Wait a minute. Okay, that's obviously Jiwoo. There. Is that Jiwoo still also? That's funny. I just didn't even recognize her. She kind of looks like a bit like Chaeyoung. It's almost like she looks like a mix of Chaeyoung and Yoojin from Kepler. That's funny. That totally threw me. Anyway, sorry. Anyways. I love this choreography, actually. Really cool. Sing it, girls. Oh, yeah. Woo. I'll hug you. Oh, that was cool. Sorry, I meant to pause before I went into it, but I didn't want to pause in that moment because it was really cool. I love it. I love it. I love it when these girls come back every time because they're constantly just delivering on the vocals. And they really are, I feel like, the most experimental group of all three girl groups at JYP. Because ITZY, I feel like, is the heavy, hard-hitting one that's very much like what I almost remember of, like, early on Gen 4, if you will. I guess 4th gen, probably the better way of wording that. But anyways, when I say that, I mean, like, you know, when we first got 4th gen, you had a lot of the hard-hitting groups coming out with ITZY, Everglow, even, you know, lots of groups that really never even made it, I feel like. There's plenty of groups that were very small groups on very small labels that had a very hard, heavy-hitting sound. And that was like the early beginnings of 4th Gen, if you will. And then as they kind of progressed, we kind of got into some groups that are a little bit more vocal based and whatnot, a little bit more experimental. I feel like that's kind of where NMixx lies within. You know, they can do some hard stuff if they really wanted to, but I love that JYP has decided that these girls are gonna be like their vocal kind of like group, if you will. Not saying that obviously Twice isn't there or like ITZY's not there in terms of vocals, especially Twice of all girl groups. But I think that when I say this, NMixx loves doing like their acapella stuff when they go to like different variety shows, and you don't really see the other JYP groups doing that. I think that's what I mean when I say that they're a very vocal heavy group for sure. Not to mention every single member can sing so gorgeously. I mean, I'm pretty sure like at least what 4 maybe of the 6 members here have already all been on like Lee Myung-jin's show before. What was it, Lee Myung-jin Service, I think is what it's called. If you guys haven't seen that or heard of that before, it's amazing. Definitely go watch it. It's really cool. But the fact that they all can sing so incredibly, it makes sense as to why they would really focus on the vocals more than anything. Because even though they do some rapping, it's very, very rare, you know? But still, in either way, they're amazing. I love them. They're the best. I actually want to go back here a little bit here because the ending of this, I was kind of talking a bit, and it actually was really cool. So I apologize for that. So let me do this again. This part. That's cool. If anything that K-pop groups that do that, if there's anything that K-pop groups do that I absolutely love, is I love the little shout outs or like call outs, because it's really something that really resonates with the crowd. So whenever they're doing like performances for the new comeback, whether they're on, you know, Inkigayo or on Champion, whatever it's called, or if they're just doing it live for you know, maybe a tour or something like that, it's a really good way of being able to have that song be something the fans can interact with. And I love when they do that. It's so cool. I can't breathe, I'm ready to make it. Oh, speaking of raps, damn. Okay, we very rarely get these, so let's appreciate that again. That was sick. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Damn. Gosh, Haewon, so beautiful, especially with her blue eyes like that. I love that part. So good. Oh, I love that so much. I love that we're getting a bridge. This is amazing. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my gosh, this is actually amazing. This is so good. Back to that piano. Oh, this is cool. Huh. I mean, could you ask for any better title track for this album? I mean, come on. This is what K-pop has been missing. Thank you, JYP, for giving us a full song. Thank you. Oh my god. It's not just 2 minutes of just too much, you know, quickness or whatever you want to say. Oh, yes. I mean, the fact that we got a bridge, the fact that they delivered on the vocals, the song length was perfect, and we even got a little outro. It doesn't get any better than that. This is what we needed back in K-pop. Yes, yes, yes. Please, let's return back to normal length songs with bridges. K-pop needs the bridges, man. I don't care if it's a breakdown. I don't care if it's vocals for days. I don't care if it's a dance break, whatever. We need we need bridges or breakdowns, whatever you want to say, in K-pop. Come on, let's bring them back to every group, please, please. I would love that. But yes, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is why I love NMixx, because if you look at this as a whole, the song, 10 out of 10. Vocals were incredible. Even the little rap that we got there from, I don't know who that was, to be honest. They were showing a lot of Bae, so maybe that was Bae rapping, but I don't think she was I feel like she's not one of our rappers, though. Because I feel like it was Jiwoo and Kyujin are supposed to be our rappers. So I don't know. I couldn't really tell, honestly, to be honest. But still, a rap regardless, that was so sick. So song, 10 out of 10. Music video, so gorgeous. So much, just a lovely scenery. And their outfits were so beautiful and very elegant. Even just, you know, even seeing like these like different little, I guess like characters, we'll say, popping in from these different other people I didn't really recognize was really cool. Kind of added a nice little story element, if you will. And then of course the choreography. The choreography was so cool, very elegant, but also had some really cool moments of like, oh, that's cool. Adding a little bit of some really like high-end dancing, if you will. I don't really know how to talk choreography very well. I'm sorry. But regardless, everything was 10 out of 10 with this, and it makes me really excited to listen to the rest of the album. I think that this is NMixx at their best right now. Honestly, I feel like they've had some great comebacks, but this one might be one of my favorites. Honestly, they really nailed this one. It just really resonates with me for some reason. I don't know why, but I really love it a lot, and I hope it's a favorite amongst the fans too. And so, speaking of fans, though, guys, please remember, go stream, go buy. Let's make sure we get these ladies some wins. They deserve it. They worked really hard for us, and I absolutely love them as a true answer from the very beginning. In all honesty, I think that I truly have been with them since the very beginning. I definitely remember. I think that literally I reacted to their debut on my channel, so I've definitely been with them since the very beginning. So, as a true answer, I can definitely say I really want them to get some wins, and I really hope this is a successful comeback for them, in all honesty. So yeah. But anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel by clicking down below. I'll go and post Smash playlist for NMixx over here, and check out this reaction already over here. As always, thank y'all so much for watching and showing the support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, bye.